The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
All right, so are you ready to ditch the winter coats and break out the swimsuits?
Always.
Well, good, because today we are diving deep, pun intended, into all things Roatan, Honduras.
Ooh, yes. Roatan.
And I have to say, getting ready for this deep dive, even just reading through the material, I am so ready to book a flight.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those places that just draws you in.
And we're going to cover it all. Those postcard-perfect beaches, the incredible diving and snorkeling, the vibe, the culture, even we'll get into it.
Sounds good.
But first, got to set the scene, right?
Right.
So Roatan, it's a Honduran Bay Island. What does that even mean? What's the vibe like there?
Well, Bay Islands, they're off the coast of Honduras, and they have this really interesting blend of Caribbean and Central American influences.
Okay, interesting.
And that definitely comes through in the culture. It's laid back, it's friendly, but it also has this depth to it.
Okay, so we're not just talking like spring break party central.
No, not at all. I mean,
Yeah.
There's definitely a party scene if you're looking for it.
Right.
But there's also this like really authentic kind of local vibe that you don't always find in, more touristy destinations.
Right.
Imagine walking down a like sandy street lined with colorful houses, the smell of like hibiscus and salty air all around you.
Okay, stop. I'm already sold. You had me at hibiscus.
Right. And the people are just so welcoming. There's this real sense of community there.
Okay, so we've got the vibe down, but let's be real. What everyone really wants to know about are the beaches, right?
Of course.
Turquoise water, white sand, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Does Roatan deliver?
Oh, absolutely. And the best part is there's such a variety.
Ooh, tell me more.
So if you want that like classic Caribbean postcard beach, West Bay Beach is the spot.
Okay, yeah, I've seen pictures. It's gorgeous.
It is. It's stunning. Powdery white sand, crystal clear water.
And are there like restaurants and bars right on the beach?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of those. You can literally just step off the sand and grab a drink or some fresh seafood.
Okay, that's perfect. So West Bay for like the classic beach experience.
Exactly. But if you want something a little quieter, a little more off the beaten path, you have to check out Camp Bay Beach.
Yep, Bay. Okay.
It's on the east side of the island. It's much more secluded.
Okay, that sounds nice.
The water is just as clear, maybe even more so.
Wow.
And it's perfect for snorkeling.
Okay, so West Bay for the lively scene, Camp Bay for relaxation.
Exactly.
Got it. But speaking of snorkeling, we can't talk about Roatan without talking about the coral reefs, right?
Absolutely not.
Now, I know Roatan is part of the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System, which is the second largest in the world, right?
That's right.
So what makes Roatan's reefs so special?
Well, for one, the visibility is incredible.
Oh, I bet.
The water is so clear you can see for 100 feet sometimes.
Wow, that's amazing.
And then there's the diversity of marine life. You've got everything from these colorful fish to sea turtles, even dolphins sometimes.
Okay, hold on, dolphins, like swimming right there next to you.
It's possible, it's not guaranteed, but they have been known to, come right up to divers and snorkelers.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm adding that to the bucket list.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. And then there's the coral itself. It's just so vibrant and healthy.
Okay, that's good to hear.
You hear so much about coral reefs dying off around the world, so it's really encouraging to see a place where they're thriving.
It is.
And in Roatan, you'll find a unique type of coral called staghorn coral.
Staghorn coral.
Yeah, it kind of looks like antlers, basically.
Oh, interesting.
It creates these really intricate formations that are just teeming with life.
So you've got the dolphins, you've got these like antler corals. What else am I going to see down there? Like what kind of fish?
Oh, so many. You've got parrotfish with their rainbow colors.
Okay, yes.
Angelfish, butterfly fish, and then, of course, the sea turtles.
The sea turtles.
One of the sources actually talked about this diver who had a close encounter with a hawksbill sea turtle, which is critically endangered, so it's pretty special to see them.
Oh, I bet. So, okay, we've covered the beaches, we've covered the reefs, but what about the rest of the island? What else is there to do in Roatan?
Well, a lot, actually. Roatan has a really fascinating history and culture.
Oh, okay.
For one, it was a popular hideout for pirates back in the day.
Pirates, now you're talking my language.
There are still stories and legends about buried treasure and hidden coves.
Oh, that's so cool.
And you can actually visit some of the old pirate settlements and forts.
So like actual ruins.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, so pirates check. What else?
Well, there's also the Garifuna culture, which is really unique to this region.
Garifuna? I've never even heard of that.
They're descendants of like shipwrecked slaves and indigenous people.
Oh,
They have their own language, their own music, their own cuisine.
okay. So like a whole different culture right there on the island.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
And the food is amazing.
Oh, do they eat?
One of the sources mentioned this dish called machuca.
Machuca, okay.
It's this hearty soup made with plantains and coconut milk.
Plantains and coconut milk. Okay, I'm writing this down.
And seafood, of course. There's tons of fresh seafood everywhere.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got pirates, we've got the Garifuna culture, we've got amazing food. This is all sounding pretty perfect.
Right.
But practically speaking, when's the best time to visit?
Well, the dry season runs from about March to October, so that's generally the best time to go.
Okay, makes sense.
You'll have the most sunshine and the water will be calmer for diving and snorkeling.
Perfect.
But even in the rainy season, it's not like it rains all the time.
Right.
You might get like an afternoon shower and then it clears up.
And what about where to stay? What are the accommodation options like?
Well, there's something for every budget. You can find everything from like budget-friendly hostels to luxury resorts.
Luxury resorts, nice.
Yeah, there are some really incredible places right on the beach with like overwater bungalows and private pools.
Overwater bungalows, stop it.
Right. But even the more budget-friendly options are often charming and have great locations.
Yeah, you have to tell
And if
them.
you're looking for something a little more unique, there are also some eco-lodges and guest houses that are really cool.
Eco lodges.
Yeah, one that stood out in the research was this place called Paya Bay Resort.
5A, okay.
They have these beautiful cabanas nestled right in the rainforest, and they're really focused on sustainability.
Okay, I'm loving the sound of that.
So yeah, you've got a lot of options depending on your budget and what kind of experience you're looking for.
Perfect. Okay, so you have officially convinced me that I need to go to Roatan.
Awesome.
But is there anything else, any last pieces of advice that you would give to someone planning a trip there?
I think the most important thing really is to just be a responsible tourist.
Yeah, that's important everywhere, but especially in a place like Roatan.
Exactly. So, be respectful of the environment, the local culture,
Right.
support local businesses whenever you can, really try to leave a positive impact on the island.
I love that.
Yeah.
So enjoy yourself, but leave it better than you found it.
Exactly.
Well, I think we've covered just about everything. I don't know about you, but I am so ready to book a flight right now. Roatan sounds absolutely magical with something to offer everyone,
I agree. I think we need to plan a trip.
right? All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll catch you on our next deep dive.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.